G'day, Saints, and welcome to Saints Weekly. I'm John Roberts, and this is
Owen Hunter.
It's been a monumental week here at OCS.
We first broke ground for the new Performing Arts Center. Let's take it to Kate and Gracie, where we will find out more.
Look at this pile of dirt. There's not much happening here. But in 18 months, something groundbreaking will be in this very spot. This Tuesday, OCS had the groundbreaking ceremony for the new Performing Arts Center. This new space will impact drama teacher and director Dana Lorg the most.
We'll have rehearsals on the stage for my classes, and it'll just be nice and efficient.
This new space, donated by Bill and Cindy Stewart, will also impact sixth-year drama student Avery Aiken.
I'm excited to have a bigger auditorium to perform in.
Another person that the new Performing Arts Center will benefit is vocal arts director Beth Nix.
Who knows, we might be able to add on a few opportunities for performing.
Construction has already begun on the Gabe Stewart Memorial Hall, and administrators are excited to see the outcome of all this construction. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Gracie Lugo.
Thank you, Gracie. You know what I can't wait for?
Watching a good musical there, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Now we're going to take you on a spiritual roller coaster and talk about another new thing, Pastor Sam's job. Now to you, Nick.
A lot of people know our new spiritual director, Pastor Sam, but we got to ask the age-old question. Who is Sam Hitchcock? What is your opinion on Pastor Sam?
Okay, I love Pastor Sam. He has been such a blessing. I love how he is taking our chapels and organizing them. I love how he's doing the stop and talk. He's already been a great resource. I've just been really blessed by the fact that we have him at our school, and I think that's only going to continue to get better and better.
Awesome. To be finding out who Pastor Sam really is, we'll be doing an up-close and personal interview with him. We're here with Pastor Sam right now. Pastor Sam, how do you feel about being the new spiritual director?
I love being the spiritual formation director here. You know, it's really cool having gone to OCS, now to be back here in this role, something that I really feel strongly about, helping people grow spiritually, so I think it's a real blessing to be here. Yeah.
How do you plan on making the school different and other ways you can change it?
Yeah, so what I'm hoping to accomplish here at OCS is really just promoting what I would say organic spiritual growth among students. And that just means that people really feel a sense of openness. They can be their genuine selves and just be open with other people. And so I think having people who talk in chapel, who really give their testimonies and are open in that way, and having students who lead in that way and teachers who lead in that way will really be the first big step.
Good B-roll. Pastor Sam, what's your favorite color?
Favorite color would be orange. Go Pokes.
Nice, go Pokes. And what is your dream car?
Dream car would probably be a Tesla.
That's awesome. New Tesla Roadster. Very cool. And what is your favorite food?
Favorite food probably be cheeseburgers.
That's good. Solid. You have anything else to add, Pastor Sam?
Just like everyone to know, my door's always open here at the back of the office. If you ever need to stop by and talk about anything, or just hang out.
Thank you so much, Pastor Sam.
Yeah.
What do you think about Pastor Sam?
I think he's nice.
Thank you. What do you think about Pastor Sam?
I love Pastor Sam.
Thank you.
We are now enlightened. Thank you, Nick.
You know what I can't wait for? Basketball season. And now, Ben, to you.
It's November, and 8th grade teams all across the state are preparing for the season that lies ahead. Most focus on the fun, while others focus on the competitive nature and the goal that lies ahead. Coach Poole is the team's old coach that helped lead them to a victory in the 7th grade GMAC championship. He helped them develop many skills, and he brought a lot of energy. Here's what he has to say about their upcoming season.
This year, they added a bunch of really new players. Got Huffmeyer and Eli Winter this year. Hudson Abel's able to play this year, so they only got better. They're going to be deeper, more ball handlers, more rebounders, more shooters. So my expectation is they probably go undefeated again, get the district title.
Last season, Porter Gillespie led his team to an undefeated season and GMAC championship. When asked about his goals for the season, here's what he had to say.
So our goals for the season are to go undefeated again and win the GMAC again.
Eli is a new student and hopes to add on to the team's overall talent and success. Eli Winter shares his goals for his upcoming season.
Our main goals for the season are to prepare for high school and to grow as a team.
The OCS basketball program has created a winning atmosphere, and the 8th grade basketball team hopes to carry that on. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Ben Ramsdell.
Thank you, Ben. That's slam dunk.
And now we're going to learn about the behind the scenes of chapel. To you, A. Fry.
It's in the name, Oklahoma Christian. Every Wednesday, students are required to go to a chapel service and dress up fancy. However, a lot more work goes into this chapel service than shows on the outside. Firstly, there's worship. OCS has a standing worship team that plays a variety of songs every week. These songs are coordinated by Beth Nix.
And we practice all the chord changes and transitions and really take some time practicing worshiping while we play so that we are ready to go when it's go time.
Next, there's the technology end of chapel. There's many factors that go into this: the slideshow, the lights, sound, and the live stream. All of this is administered by computer and journalism teacher Holly Yamick.
It depends on whether or not we're live streaming. If we're live streaming, of course, then there is the live stream equipment. There are 2 cameras and there are microphones that are attached to the audio board, and then the audio board feeds into the live streaming equipment. And so there's a lot of technical things that go along with that.
However, a live stream is not always required. It's just a backup plan.
If I'm not live streaming, sometimes I will help control the PowerPoint presentation, or I'll just sit in the back and chill.
With all the music and tech work that goes into chapel, it's easy to see that chapel is a beautiful synthesis of students trying to glorify God. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Alex Freiberg.
Thank you, A-Fry.
You know I'm right.
I am right.
You're wrong.
You are wrong.
I'm wrong. Wait, what? What is the new debate class really about? To you, Molly.
Thank you.
OCS has now introduced many new electives, one of them being debate.
Miss Gregory is the new debate teacher here at OCS. She is well liked by the faculty and students, and soon we'll get to hear from her.
Debate is really fun because it's a class where I get to argue with my best friends, and we get to argue about topics that you don't usually get to argue about unless it's in that circumstance.
This is a little sneak peek of Miss Gregory's new classroom located in the old media center.
It's really interesting how smart and fast thinking debaters are, and I would love to try and do that.
Here's Miss Gregory talking about some of the things that she talks about in her debate class.
Our new debate class, we're actually practicing a lot of public speaking, because to be a good debater, you have to be a good public speaker. You need to know how to make eye contact, how to answer questions on the spot, how to give well thought out thoughts, if that makes sense. That was really bad.
I hope we've convinced you with all this research to come join debate.
Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Molly Parker.
I guess we really did find out who was right.
Thank you, Molly. Recently, we've had a new development in the office here. Miss Stevens, can she fill the shoes she was put into?
I hope so.
Going from being a role of a teacher to an assistant principal can have many challenges. Let's go talk to our assistant principal of what those challenges can be. A big challenge Ms. Stevens deals with is dress code at OCS.
I love how she always tells me good morning. It brightens my day, and she is hilarious.
One of her roles is to mentor students and teachers at OCS.
Mr. Davis was sitting next to me, and it was over Zoom, and he literally wrote on his paper, "Hire her." So it was nice to see him kind of seeing that mantle being passed to someone who loved the Lord as much as he did.
Ms. Stevens is doing a great job at making connections with students and adapting here.
Well, I have always wanted to work in a Christian environment. I went to a Christian university, Oklahoma Christian University, before I transferred to UCO. And then I also spent a little time at Oklahoma Christian Academy. So when I saw that this position was open, I jumped at the opportunity.
Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Taylor Underwood.
Thank you, Taylor. And now for a more sensitive topic.
The letdown of the year. TJ, now to you.
Last weekend, cross country had their state meet on October 31st. Little did they know, they were in for a spooky surprise. The boys cross country team ended up placing very high, with a 3rd overall placement. Some runners were happy with this, others not so much. The girls placed very high. They placed 4th overall, and this is the highest they've ever placed in OCS history.
This is the highest OCS girls have ever played. We're making history.
The reason why some of the boys were upset with their overall placement was because whenever they went in to state, they were seeded 1st overall.
It gives us something to fight for in the next season.
The head runner for the team, Ethan Stovall, seemed to be the most vocal about his placement. He ended up placing 4th overall, but he wanted to get 1st.
It sucked and it was very depressing.
After this petrifying loss, for the cross country team. I'm sure they'll come back track season with another amazing W. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm TJ Vaughn.
Thank you, TJ.
What a letdown.
Thank you for joining us here at Saints Weekly for our first ever news package.
The news package next week, the anchors will not be as good as us. I'm very sorry for that.
You might cry. It's
Have
okay.
a good week. Thank you.